Hey y'all, welcome to Kelly's Craft Corner at GKG, Go Kelly Go. Look what I have today, my glasses. That's right, because I'm going to be doing some little tiny work on this doll. Now, I have this doll without any hair, and I thought, what am I going to do with her? Can't think of any characters without any hair. Chibi girls would not be bald. Well, unless they had cancer, poor thing. I could turn her into a cancer girl, but that just seems wrong right now. So I thought what I could do is turn her into Effie from Mockingjay, because she's going to have a thing on her head. It'll be perfect. So I have this lovely painting of Effie that I did right here. Can y'all see that? Lovely painting of Effie, my chibi Effie, and I'm going to try to make this doll look like her. Great idea. Okay, here we go. So here's what we do. Now, I hope y'all can see her. I think if she's right here, you can see her real good. Okay. So I like to use these paints. They're the cheap kind, I know. I have tried the more expensive paints. I could not make them work right. Oh, the doll that I did with those paints. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Sorry, she's naked. Look at her eyes. They look crazy. She's got big old black eyeliner. I didn't want it to look like that. I want a little bitty eyeliner, but I couldn't make it work. So I'm going to keep working with those expensive paints, but for now, I'm just going to use the cheap ones. And if y'all want to practice with dolls, that's what you're going to want to start with. So we're going to use that. So what we do is we put a little bit of paint on our tray. Y'all should be able to see it from this angle. My advisor just told me that I almost forgot the spray. So I do need to give you a little tip. Before you paint on your doll's face, spray a little spray this on her face. It'll keep the paint from soaking in. So it's a good idea. Not absolutely necessary, but a good idea. Okay. Thank you, assistant. Okay, so here's what we do. I put a little bit of the white paint on here. Now this paint will dry up real fast. So you put little bits of it and you work fast. And I got a little bit of water in it, watered it down just a bit. Now, you can draw with a pencil where you want her eyes to be. I did not. It may not work. It may not turn out. But that's okay because I can clean it off if it doesn't work. I'm going to put some white on this side. Just like that. I'm going to put some white on this side. Just like that. Now, we got the white part done. Now, I could go ahead and put the white all across her eye if I wanted to. You can do that if you want. I'm going to angle this down a little bit. I'm just looking at her eyes thinking, that's not quite how they look. They kind of angle down a little bit. So I'm going to do that. And it's all about layers. And we're going to have to let it dry between layers. So right now it's going to have to dry a little bit. Hey y'all, welcome back. Hope you had a nice time. Maybe had a little coffee, had a little tea. I of course drank my water in a wine glass. Makes me look fancy. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Anyway, while you were gone, I went ahead and I put the blue outlines around her eyes. Yes, I did. And now her eyes in the middle are a nice light bluish green. So I'm going to take a little blue, mix it with a little green, and I think I'm even going to mix a little bit of white in because it's pretty light. There we go. And then that's just going to go right on the inside of this blue outline. It's a little bit watery, but that's okay because that's going to make it look like an eye. Our eyes are watery, aren't they? Yes, they are. Oh, I was channeling a little Bob Ross there. All right. Okay. Now that's going to need to dry before we put the blacks of her eyes in. So we're going to let that dry. Maybe you can have a little chocolate this time. That's even better. Okay. So now we finished with the blue and the green and the white part. And now I need to put in the black part. So I've got a little bit of black here. And I shaped it kind of funny. I don't even know what shape to call that. But I shaped it kind of like that. Can y'all see that? I don't know how well you can see that in that camera. I'll try to turn her head up so you can see her better. Don't worry about the white part because you're going to add that in later. Okay, just like that. That looks pretty good. I'm going to do the other side the same way. Go down. down and then in and then down, kind of like a T shape, I guess, is what it is. And I'm going to look at them and I'm going to say, are they even? No, this one goes down lots farther, so I've got to make the other one go down just as far. We want them to be even. Okay. It is not bad. Touch it up a little bit. Now, they don't have to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect, so just do your best. Now, I'm going to take it. When you do the outline of the eye, water it down. Water it down. Because if you don't, you're going to have a big old mess on your hands. So I'm watering it down. I've got my paper towel here. I'm going to even test it a little bit. That looks pretty good. And then, can y'all see this? She's got a little nice little outline on her eye. One on the top that goes over and down, and then one on the bottom that's straight over. So I'm going to try to add that on right now. It starts a little bit out here. And I'm going to be real careful. And it goes out a little bit, and then down a little bit. Okay, now this side. It's so hard to get the two sides even. It's so hard. Oh, but you can do it. You can do it. Just be careful. Let's see how I do. Start. Oh, see, I already messed up a little bit. That's all right. It's all right. It's going to be okay, Effie. It's going to be all right. Out and then down. Give her just a little bit thicker on this side because she's a little bit thicker on that side. Sometimes you just have to even it out. And then we're going to put this bottom one on right here. I see a little white speck that I wanted to cover up, so I did. I'm going to put this side on. Yeah, that one's a little bit thicker, so I'm going to try to make this one just a little bit thicker. Okay, that is not bad. She's not looking bad. Now, what I'm going to do real fast is I'm going to make her eyebrow. I did not bring any brown over here. That's okay. We're just going to make her have black eyebrows then. Just little tiny ones. Tiny little black eyebrows that are going to be so light because I'm going to water it down. The more you water it down, the lighter it'll be. And the good news is you can always add more. If it's too light, you just go back and add a little bit more. Now, I'm going to go back later and I'm going to put a little brown on them too because that's how I want them, but I don't want to run over and get my brown right now. No, I don't. So we're just going to do this. Now, her eyebrows are just a little tiny. They go like this, like that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep, she's kind of distressed in this picture. A little bit distressed. She's like, oh no, they have stripped me down. And how do I look? All right, that's not too bad. Now, we're going to put some lips on her real fast, and then I'm going to put the final dot in her eyes, and then we're going to be done. I like to use this color for just regular lips without lipstick on them. It's called Coral, Ceramic Coat Coral. I believe I got this at, oh, Lewis Craft, it says I got it at Lewis Craft. This is all the way from Texas, y'all. I don't live in Texas anymore. But when I lived in Texas, that was 20 years ago I lived in Texas. I've had this since I lived in Texas 20 years ago, and it's still good. It's still working. I must not have used this color much before because it's full, y'all. It's a full bottle. All right, here we go. I'm going to water it down a little bit. There we go. And I'm just going to, first I like to go in the middle because sometimes we have some of that paint left over in the middle between their lips that we can't get out when we clean them off. So I go a little bit in the middle. And then I'll just make little tiny lip lines. One here and one here. Got to get all that paint that's showing. And then a little tiny lip on the bottom. Now, I can see that there's some extra paint in there, so what I can do is I just get the paint all off my brush, and if I just stick the paint down there, it's going to soak it up. So I just stick the paint in the crack, and it soaks it all up. There, perfect. Now, if I wanted her lips a little darker, I could add a little red to the color and make them a little darker, but I like them light like that right now. I do, I like that. Now, all she needs is, well, she could use some eyelashes. Let's give her some of those with this little leftover black paint. Eyelashes are hard, y'all. They're hard to do, so you just go in real light. You can always make them darker, but you can't make them lighter. Unless you take it off and start over, which we don't want to do. So I'm just make them real light like that. And then we're going to put the white dot in her eye. And she's going to be done for now. Oh, I don't know why I just put white paint on there. I already had some. That's okay. It's all right. It's all good. All right. I am going to find a real nice tip on a brush. Is this the best one I have? Well, this will do. And what I do is I just, can y'all see this? I hope y'all can see this. I just put a little tip on the brush like that. And I'm testing it and seeing how big it is. Is that going to be too big? It might be a little too big. I don't know. Well, we're going to try it. We're going to try it. And then I'm going to put it where I want it on her eye. Now, when you put this on the eye, if you put 2 white dots right in the middle, she's going to look cross-eyed. So what you do on one side, you do on the opposite side on the other eye. You got it? If I do this on the left side of this eye, I'm going to do it on the left side of this eye. Not both, not one on the left and one on the left and one on the right. Yes. Right? Did I say that right? Not one on the outside, one on the inside. No, that's right. Not 2 on the inside. That's what I mean. Oh, y'all. I'm so funny tonight. I can't get it right. It's late. That's why. That dot's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. You know what? We're going to make this one a little bit bigger. What I've noticed with those anime people, which is kind of what I like to make these look like, is that sometimes the whites of their eyes, the little white part, I'm sorry, not the whites of their eyes. Sometimes the white dot in their eye is crooked. It's not a circle. So it's okay. If it's not a circle, it's okay. It's all right. We're all doing the best that we can. Okay. She's got big old white dots. Well, that's going to make her look so pretty. Oh, she's beautiful. She looks lovely. So there you have it, y'all. I have painted her. It's taken me, maybe 15 minutes to get her all painted up. And she looks pretty much like my Effie. And I'm going to dress her. And I'm going to put that thing on her head, the scarf right on her head. And she's going to look darling. So there we go. That is how you paint a chibi doll face. One of my chibi girls, one of my characters. That's how I do it. Thank y'all for coming to Kelly's Craft Corner at GKG GoKellyGogh. It's been so nice to have you here. You're my favorite, and I'll see you later. Hey y'all, welcome to Kelly's Craft Corner at GKG GoKellyGogh. I'm here with a preview of my upcoming video. We're gonna be making these darling shoes. I love them so much, I've worn them all over the place. Look how dirty they are. Don't you love it? They're made with Sharpies. And these shoes I got for $3 at Walmart. You can't beat it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.